all right, I know we've seen the new stylist. Part of our strategy a lot of times in any salon is being able to hire newer stylists so we can train them to be salontrepreneurs. They're moldable. They want to learn. They're excited to work with you and with other seasoned stylists that are there that can really create that team environment. That's great. You know, we intentionally hire people that are ready to learn, seem to possess that. The flip side is stylists that already think they're the shit. Like, man, I can knock out this style. I'm the best there is. And then they come in and that, like you said, they're either a one-trick pony or they don't even know how many possibilities there are out there or what styles there are because they're just very set in their ways, but they're very, I don't know, almost egotistical about their approach there.
Yes.
That we've been able to transform that too and really open people's eyes to what's possible once you start thinking like a salontrepreneur.
Yeah, I mean, and I can think of a stylist in that situation. Hired him, awesome personality, just came out the gate like, I am the bomb. Like and I love that personality and everybody should think that about themselves and that's great.
Definitely.
But then when it came down to it, not so much the bomb, lots of issues, lots of concerns and clients' concerns too, just on his talk track, his skills, his speed, and that's all trainable. But I think the biggest thing that I noticed is that he wanted to be trained. And that's why he fit the salontrepreneur mindset. You know, he realized, he's like, whoa, I thought I had it, but now I'm in a different scenario. I'm listening to you, I'm watching you, and I don't have what you have. And you can. And so it was really nailing down what things does he master. He was trying to do way too many things at the same time, and he wasn't good at all of them. And I just kept saying, why don't you just perfect what you're really liking to do and you're good at? And so I'm like, you don't have to do what the stylist next to you is doing.
Right.
And that's the cool thing about a team environment. We're not all going to do the same things and we're not all going to be the best at the same things. And so there's room for all of us. And that's why I like, you know, having the team, you know, okay, you need to go to so-and-so because she is really good at that. You know, maybe I hand it off. It's okay. And maybe I hand off part of the service. And so we want the client's experience to be amazing so they stay where they're at. And so if that's handing it off to another stylist, that's what we need to do. And that's what a salontrepreneur would do. And so with him, he got humbled right away. He realized, he's like, whoa, okay. At the last place I was at, I thought I was the bomb. And now I'm realizing I'm not quite there. And that's great. So we focused in and all of a sudden his clients started growing again. He was much happier. We are all happy when we're doing a good job.
Right.
And then I watched that growth and then he would just say, he's like, wow, what a difference. It was the training, it was the talk track, it was the skills and really guiding him to what things he needed to work on.
Right. Yeah, I think that's part of the salontrepreneur mindset you talk about. There's sort of two things we always look at. One, are they looking to make this a career? They're not just a job. One of the examples you gave, they were just churning out haircuts. It was just a job. It was just in and out, in and out, in and out. And then here, just transform that into a career where it was about growing that book of business. It was about attracting new clients. It was about marketing that and sharing it on social media. So that was really cool. Well, and then the second part of it is being able to have the mentality that everybody wins. Everybody wins in the salon. It's not if he or she wins, then this one loses or anything like that, or the salon owner is the only one that wins. Everybody wins. That's a salontrepreneur mentality. That's the type, whether you're an owner or a stylist, you want to be showing up to a place like that. And there's pluses and minuses for all of, whether you're the owner or you're a stylist working inside a salontrepreneur-driven salon. That opportunity is huge if it's a win-win. Everybody wins. It's a team culture. You talk about that all the time. That's the other piece of it. One, you got to want to make a career out of it. You got to want to have that upside. And two is you got to want everybody to win. You got to want to help out. And I think the greater good can succeed together.
Yeah, we're all going to have times where we're running behind. And that is the worst feeling. When you've got another one waiting and you're feeling guilty, then you're not focusing on what you're doing anymore. You feel rushed. It's like a little bit of panic mode goes in. If you have a team that will help you and step in and be like, hey, let's knock this out together. You can see, they can see you're running behind. That's what it's all about. Right. And that makes the client happy. It makes you happy. It makes, your stylist that helped out, that made her credible too. And then, like you said, everybody wins. It's not just the owner. I think that's the misconception. We're all, owners just want, we want more money, go faster, work harder. No, we want you guys to be happy first.
Right.
If my team's not happy, then why am I doing it?
You don't have a business.
No. And so when everybody wins, you can see that the stylist is excited again. And I want them to come in just revved up because they had an awesome week the week before. And they're like, you know what? I'm going to knock out another cool week. And it also, the clients feel that. They can sense it. They can feel it. They can feel it when everybody is in a good mood, and they want those places to go to. I've heard that multiple times as well from clients. They're like, yeah, I was going to this other salon, but the vibe in there is just not good. People are complaining and people are talking about so-and-so next door. They don't want to hear that stuff. So even if you think they're your friends, they're not your friends. They are paying you for a service. First and foremost, that service is their hair.
Right.
So you always start talking there, and then you can evolve. And yes, I will talk about what you're doing later after I've already went on the consultation for the hair. So we get a little personal too, and that's fine, but it's still all about them. It's not about me. And we've talked about this a million times, but I hear it. I don't even I had to correct a stylist before going up to another stylist being like, hey, I'm ordering lunch. What do you want?
Right.
Not during a service. Now, she didn't mean anything by it, but this is all part of my training, becoming a Salontrepreneur. If I don't correct those things, then they continue.
Right.
And is that the worst thing in the world? No, but is it professional? Absolutely not. And so it's just tweaking all of our little things, going, you know what? She's with a client. She's going to have to wait, or she's going to have to get food on her own. It's okay. We are here to work. We're not worried about making sure everybody all the stylists on the team get lunch at the same time. It doesn't work out that way.
Right.
So it's little tweaks, but it all ends up to the big picture and making us a super professional Salontrepreneur. So
right.
That's the goal.
Cool. Well, yeah. I mean, I think two big things to take away from today. If you're on the path, you want to become a Salontrepreneur, there's that mindset shift that you're moving from a job where you got to just show up to a career.
Yeah.
You're really trying to create that upside. You talk about it all the time. Why we got into this industry was the flexibility and the upside, and being able to be self-sufficient. And there's a wide range of ways to do that in this business, but as a Salontrepreneur, you are dialed in on those things. And the second thing, I think today's focus is you have to be trainable. You have to want to learn.
Always.
And you need to be humble in that you're humble. I mean, that's one of the things I love about you, besides a million other things, but you are humble. You're the best that I know, and I see it every time in every salon we start and every client, but you are always out there trying to learn more and more and more, and you're taking tips and tricks from other people, and you're making your own techniques and process to improve that client experience. And so if you can do that, I guarantee you anybody else can, and you should. So be trainable, be humble.
Yes.
Otherwise, you can't get to where you want to get to.
Yeah. You can't win if you're going to stick yourself in a box and just think, I'm amazing at this. I'm just going to foil everybody. Not everybody wants that.
Right.
And you're going to lose people. You're going to become less credible to the people that you already have if you always do the same thing. So don't be a one-trick pony.
Don't be a one-trick pony.
It's boring.
All right. That's our show for today. I guess if I could summarize, it's be trainable.
Be trainable.
Make it a career. Get that upside.
Yes.
Don't be a one-trick pony. We ain't got no one-trick ponies here.
No. Master what you already know and then move on and add something new.
Agreed. All right, everybody. Have a great week. Thanks for checking out the Salontrepreneur.
Bye.